Hey, what's good, family? This is the 7-Second Brand, where I teach entrepreneurs how to turn their average businesses into addicting brands without the headache or heartache in just 7 seconds. You only have 7 seconds to become a brand. And when you master these 7 seconds, there's no limit to the life you can live and the wealth you can build. My name is Justin J. Dunn, and in this video, we're going to keep breaking down my 7-second brand system with second number 3, perception. Now, this is the fun stuff. Look, you've tackled the not so fun but important things like establishing a clear, laser-focused brand strategy and designing an all-around connected brand experience. Now it's time to create your visual expression. This phase of the branding journey is your brand identity. A business that has attractive brand identity is a business that understands the importance of looking good to their desired audience. I like to compare brand identity to a plate of food. You can look at food and decide at that very moment if you want to dive right in and start eating or frown up and throw the plate away. Well, your brand identity works the same way. I always say that you eat with your eyes before you ever eat with your mouth. If your website looks sketchy, we're not staying. If your colors hurt our eyes, bye-bye. If your logo looks confusing, see you never. If your photos and videos look cheap, we're gone. And I'm sorry to say this, but we're not losing sleep over your business because people buy based on perceived value rather than actual value. This means that if something looks expensive, we perceive that it's actually expensive. If something looks healthy, we perceive that it's actually healthy. Does that make sense? Here's one of my favorite examples. On the left, you have BMW's most sold model, the 7 Series. The starting price for this car is $86,800. And on the right, we have Rolls-Royce's most sold model, the Ghost, starting off at a measly $332,500. That's almost a $250,000 price difference. But do you want to know why this is so crazy? BMW owns Rolls-Royce.
What the?
And on top of all of that, 20% of the parts in the Rolls-Royce are from the BMW.
What?
So you have 2 cars under the same company, using the same parts, using the same technology, using the same gas, being built in the same factories, but the Ghost is almost 4 times the price. Why? It's not 4 times faster. It's not 4 times safer. It's not 4 times bigger. So why? Because people buy based on perceived value rather than actual value. This means if you want your brand to be perceived a certain way to your audience, you have to present your brand in that manner. And the first test you have to pass is the eye test. So knowing all that goes into a strong, consistent brand, how do you make sure that you and your team take consistent branding efforts? There has to be some kind of manual that guides you on all of the do's and don'ts for your brand, right? Almost like commandments your brand shall abide by. What do you think I'm talking about here? Yes, a brand book. Some call it a brand book, brand guidelines, brand Bible, or even a style guide. Whatever you call it, it's the thing that keeps your brand's life in good health. It's the document that sets distinct guidelines for maintaining brand identity across all aspects of the business. It's your reference tool that displays your story, goals, brand beliefs, logos, color palettes, font types, imagery, voice, and more. Your brand book is a well-defined and maintained document that allows you to present your brand clearly, all while ensuring that internally, everyone you work with is on the same page. When a brand book is in place, every single person in your company should understand both who the brand is as well as how to implement it in the work that you do. These are the visual assets that attract and compel your target customer, which ultimately strengthens your brand recognition and better aligns with your desired perception. Okay, so that was second number 3, perception. I hope you're soaking up all this value so that you can start building an addicting brand. Look, if you're liking these videos, let me know in the comments section. Then click the next video here to learn about second number 4 in the 7-second brand system.